Coming up next, I'm going to talk about 5 great options for a 30 milliliter bottle. I've done previous videos recently talking about 30 milliliter options, so I want to give you 5 options that I really like. Stay tuned, it's coming up next. Welcome back, everybody, to Joel the Nose, and here I am, as you can see, at Osme Perfumery in Miami. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining through the windows, and I did a video, a few weeks ago when I was out in Los Angeles talking about too many people have way too much fragrance they're never going to use, and I actually have a second video I'm going to do about addressing that topic a little bit of giving you another option to use your fragrance. But I talked a lot about buying 30 and 50 milliliter bottles because that's what I look for in a fragrance, because I get to use it more and I get to use it and I can buy more if I want, right? Rather than wasting it. So I'm going to give you 5 options today that I really like that maybe you haven't heard of or maybe a little bit under the radar, but they're great fragrances. So let me start out right away with, I'll put this at my number 5, and this is Gozo. Gozo from Jeroboam, which is the French niche perfumery. Love the bottle. One of my favorite bottles. It just, I don't know, when I see it, I love it. I love the smell of this. This is an extrait parfum, by the way, so it's very strong, 30 milliliter bottle. And you get a burst of tuberose at the top that is really just kind of fresh and definitely has this kind of orange feel without being an orange citrus fragrance. Then it goes down into this kind of violet. The notes that I really pick out are violet, and the dry down is a nice like cedar patchouli. So it gets really warm and just kind of woodsy at the bottom with that kind of chocolatey patchouli at the base. So great option. There you go, 30 milliliter. If you've never tried it, look at Gozo. Next, excuse me. I talk about this brand a lot. I usually talk about one of the other bottles. So this is, of course, Elixir, the French niche house, and you see me talk a lot about Desired as one of my favorite fragrances. This is kind of like its sister fragrance, and it's called Odorose. All right, Odorose, this beautiful silver bottle. You can see it's all silver, unlike Desired, which is a gold bottle, but this is equally impressive in the presentation. And this one, they talk about it, if you look at it, it says dipped in silver. So this clearly has this kind of like bright, excuse me, I've got stuff blowing in the way here. All right, sorry about that. So you have this kind of like silvery, bright, metallic fragrance, very different from Desired, which is more warm, it's more boozy, it's kind of a more oriental. This has got raspberry, it's got a lot of rose at the top, a beautiful damask rose, and then you have frankincense and you have some woodsy elements at the bottom. So really great option. Again, great house. Really have always loved Elixir. And if you don't want to try the other one and you want something a little bit more brighter, lighter, and more rose-based, try Odorose. Next, my number 3 selection today is from, of course, you'll recognize this house, Nasamato. And this is Blemage, another extrait parfum, so very concentrated. Look at that bottle, right? One of the coolest bottles you'll see. And wow, this one is all kind of white woods and birch. So kind of like the bottle top that almost looks like white birch wood, this is a birch wood fragrance. If you like that note, you're gonna love this one. And it's also got some leather in there, but definitely when I smell this, I think white woodsy element. And it's really nice, it's really beautiful. And again, 30 milliliter option, so you can try something that you're gonna wear and not have sit on the shelf forever. Coming in, number 2. And this is from Etat Libre d'Orange, Un Amarette. It's actually Un Amarette from Roland Moret. Actually, it's a collaboration with Roland Moret. And this is, Un Amarette stands for love affair, I think, in French. And it's meant to be kind of like a forbidden love affair. Oof. I actually own this fragrance. It's in my collection. I'm showing you the 100 milliliter bottle, but there is a 30 milliliter option. That's why, of course, I'm doing this video today. What I get out of this at the top is this kind of neroli iris. And it's very unique. I can't even put words to the smell. And that's a lot of times what I love about fragrance. When words cannot completely match what I smell, you just have to smell it. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? When you smell something and you just, vocabulary in the English language does not come close to being able to describe a lot of what we smell. So just smell it, you'll like it, or maybe you won't, but try it, let me know. And lastly, I'm gonna come in at number 1. And technically this is a 35 milliliter option, but you know, close enough, 30, 35. And this is Russian tea. A lot of you guys may know this one from Mas Milano, one of my favorite houses. Of course, this is a tea-based fragrance. It's got black tea, it's got leather, it's got mint, it's got some incense in there. A lot of the elements I love. I love mint, I love incense, I love tea fragrances, I love leather. So this is just a really sexy fragrance, Russian tea from Mas Milano. Again, 35 milliliter option, so you're gonna be able to wear it and it's not gonna sit on your shelf forever and you're wondering what you're gonna do with it. All these are good 30 milliliter options for you. So that is it. I'll do another video soon talking about 50 milliliter options, since of course that is another great option for you and one that I highly recommend checking out. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you for all your comments, your input. Can't do without you guys, and I'll be back soon with another video. Peace and love.